Hello and welcome to the Morning Sun Live here on YouTube for the Pittsburg State University Homecoming Parade. I'm Drake Miller, here joined by Anjaya Wolf. Anjaya,
Hello.
nice to have you on with us this morning. It's a beautiful morning. Just, I believe, peaking over 60 degrees, partly cloudy. Got a little bit of dew in the air, so got a good crowd out here as early as it is. People been camping out for this for the last hour, and we're getting set to watch this thing kick off. We'll be going through each of the floats, kind of pointing out some of the intricate details. We'll be showing you the marching bands as well from all across the area and uh, outside of the Kansas state, being Missouri, some schools from Missouri, Oklahoma. I think it's going to be a pretty interesting day. You're going to get a lot of good content, and also this broadcast is brought to you by Wheeler and Mitchelson. So big shout out to our title sponsor, Wheeler and Mitchelson. Wheeler and Mitchelson, attorneys at law, has been together since 1935. Wheeler and Mitchelson has been representing families and businesses in Southeast Kansas for 90 years. They're pleased to welcome Pitt State University President Dr. Thomas Newsom, wife Vicki, and family to the Pittsburgh community. Wheeler and Mitchelson is excited to see the new Kels College of Business coming to downtown and thrilled by the progress in bringing the
Bess.
Bess Hotel back to life as part of the Gorilla Rising. Thanks for watching and supporting Pittsburg State University. Go Gorillas from Wheeler and Mitchelson. Also, we'll have the homecoming game, which will be just later on today.
Up for PSU events. It's just astounding everything that they put in.
Yeah, I mean, in my limited time, I obviously originate from across the border at in Missouri, but coming to school here and then also working full time at the Morning Sun, it's been a great experience just getting to know how this community operates. And I think us as the newspaper and obviously bringing other local live coverage just kind of shows that this community is so tightly knitted and how much we support each other, as small business, local businesses. You see all these downtown businesses, hardly any, chain restaurants or big corporate businesses. It's all local and it's all supported by this community and the residents.
Yes, definitely. Definitely. Oh, is it kicking off?
And I believe we've got our first piece of the parade just coming around the corner. On our list, it looks like Frontenac American Legion will be the first that we will see. Obviously, there may have been some changes from the list that we received last night, so bear with us on that. But one of my favorite parts about parades is the kids sitting out with their candy
Oh,
bags,
so
just
cute.
waiting. I remember when I used to do it for all the parades, high school homecoming, Christmas parades, all kinds of stuff. And over there in Missouri, you had the Maple Leaf Parade in Carthage, which was a big deal. And that was big part of childhood. So love to see that these kids are still out here
Oh,
waiting
yeah.
for that.
I grew up in a tiny town of 200 people, and so parades were a big deal.
Some early candy from the sheriffs of Crawford County.
I really like that this parade still does the candy throwing. I've been to some towns where they have parades and they have banned candy throwing. So that's interesting.
Yeah, I feel like it's a great way to get kids out here and
Yeah.
excited for it. I know that most of these little guys and gals are probably not looking forward to a 9 a.m. parade, but once you get out here, your parents tell you, hey, there's going to be some candy. It's like, oh, maybe it's worth it.
Yeah, definitely.
Tag along with mom and dad. You got the color guard. Looks like our first marching band as well. Following right behind.
It's just amazed by the coordination.
Pittsburg State's Pride of the Plains marching band rolling through with the cheerleaders.
Do you play an instrument, Joe?
I have never actually played an instrument. I think it is one of it, truthfully, and I'm not just saying this for the broadcast. I think it is one of the coolest things that a human can accomplish is, being very proficient at an instrument.
Yes, agreed. Homecoming king and queen?
That is Alexa Owens, the homecoming king for Pittsburg State, as well as the king, Austin O'Hara. Falling behind looks like some more royalty. Don't have the names for these on my list.
Oh, there's Gus rolling by.
Gus the Gorilla, special guest appearance. And now the president of Pittsburg State making an appearance here in that snazzy yellow car. Dr. Thomas and Victoria Newsom.
Have you gotten a chance to chat with him yet?
I have not. I've chatted with a couple of the previous presidents for Pittsburg State, but haven't gotten the chance to speak with him yet, and I would certainly love to. Caleb Hayes, the outstanding alumni. Gold alumni, Valkyria Vita. Angela Meyer, Alumni Association President.
Angela Meyer just opened her own business recently, the Well-Traveled Chef. She is a busy lady.
DePrice Taylor, another outstanding alumni for Pittsburg State University. James G. Saltit, Gold alumni. And we've got Frontenac, Kansas. It's on at 30, post 43. Lots of different faces and supporters of this Pittsburg State University. And I think that's one of the, I would say Pittsburg State may not be the heart of Pittsburgh, but it certainly is one of the fundamental organs of this community. As I feel like it's one of the things that this entire downtown area, as well as everywhere else, everywhere you go, there's a gorilla statue, a split face logo on a window, or merchandise involved with the gorillas. It's just everywhere. And it's just, I think it's a beautiful thing to see out of a community that's really not a small town, but a pretty good sized community that just all kind of comes together on the local collegiate athletics and other organizations.
Oh, yes, absolutely. I will talk to people that are brand new to the area. And that's one of the first thing they said is there when I came to town, I was like, what's with all the gorilla statues? And they're just always amazed that everyone is so behind PSU and, they're just in. And it definitely does bring a lot of the community members who wouldn't know each other otherwise, definitely brings them together.
Yeah, coming from that southeast or southwest Missouri area, obviously there's a lot of support in the Missouri Southern it's just, there is support, but it's not as big a deal as it is here in Pittsburgh. It's just it's such a simple idea that everybody just comes together and says, go to Willis, every time. Thinking there.
Yep, this is a big township. They are a Johnson County district. They have a lot of different fires in their decent size.
So there is a film contest that's really getting deeper into the spring. You can see all those ways and see all the different fraternities and fraternities, sororities, and organizations that put together these nice floats and get the contest results as the judges are rewarded. So we do know that there's a lunch show working across the city on the broadcast. Pittsburgh Purple Dragons youth. Football rolling through. Another thing, looking at the kids aspect of this, you get youth football players, and now they get to walk through a parade kind of feeling like a celebrity. Everybody's got their eyes on them. They get to toss the candy instead of keeping it. And it's just really great way. I remember doing it whenever I played youth football. That the Pittsburgh High marching band. Cheerleaders.
I just love seeing all the parents waving and taking videos of their kids on the parade floats. That's the best. I love it.
Definitely lifelong memories for sure. Another thing that this community really thrives on, athletics just in general, high school athletics, one of the biggest things that I got to be a part of is getting to cover Colgan last year at an old job I had, just seeing how the community wrapped around Colgan itself, and then also getting to watch all the other high school athletics, Pittsburg High, even, you know, going down to Southeast. It's just a great thing that this community thrives on. I think being so close to Kansas City as well, you got the Chiefs, obviously. That's bringing a lot of attention to, especially in the fall. Taylor Swift, a lot of people get involved with athletics that maybe weren't previously, and learn a little bit more about the community and being part of that tradition. Bit of space here. We've got a school rolling through, but Anjaya, can you tell us a little bit about what you do at the Morning Sun and what events you cover, or at least what things you enjoy covering?
Well, I am a business reporter, so I do, I do a lot of business profiles on different just businesses in the town, whether they've been here for, 20, 30 years, or if they're brand new, just opening, just kind of telling the story of, what made them want to open a business in Pittsburgh. I think that's really good for the community. I also cover a lot of the different art events, plays, art openings, visual arts, just a lot of different community events. I also cover some like small town. I cover Cuban City Council. Oh gosh, and just like anybody at the Morning Sun, the reporters there, Aaron and Dustin, we all kind of cover. We don't have one particular beat. We usually have, a lot of different things that we're covering. We kind of do a little bit of everything. So, but those are the things that I enjoy covering the most, and a lot of the things that I do. So.
Well, if you're watching today, you can pick up your Morning Sun paper today, the weekend edition, or you can pick it up on Tuesday for the results of the homecoming game, as well as this weekend's sporting events and all other news across the area. Anjaya's stories will be in there every single day, so be sure to pick up your local paper at any distributor, or you can directly go to the Morning Sun or visit us at themorningsun.net.
We definitely welcome people to stop by the office, definitely, because I always like hearing people just talk about what they like seeing in the paper. So that is definitely something that I enjoy. I encourage people to even just drop by and say, hey, if you want to meet some of the staff members, go for it.
Is there a place that some residents or locals can go that they have a story for you that they can reach out and kind of poke your interest to see if you want to cover this?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the best way to do it is email news@morningsun.net, or you can just pop by the office. I mean, you could even just talk to Tiffany. She is the receptionist. She can relay all that information to us, because a lot of times we are wrapped up in other things, writing and everything. But, occasionally there are some of us in the office that would have a moment to speak with somebody if we're available.
Let me give another quick shout out to our sponsor, Wheeler Mitchelson, Morning Sun coverage of the 2025 PSU Homecoming Parade is presented by Wheeler Mitchelson Attorneys at Law since 1935. Wheeler Mitchelson has been representing businesses in Southeast Kansas for 80 years. We welcome PSU President Dr. Thomas Newsom, White Vicky, and family to the Pittsburgh community. Also excited to see the Dallas College of Business coming to downtown. Thrilled by the progress in bringing the best hotel back to life as part of Gorilla Rising. Thanks for watching and supporting Pittsburg State University. Go Gorillas from Wheeler and Mitchelson.
See the old Yale Farms pumpkin patch go by. Are you a big pumpkin patch fan?
You know, ever since I got a girlfriend, I've been a little bit more of a pumpkin patch kind of person. But I think it's a great little seasonal activity. You're always looking for something to do, and it's another local event. You roll in, kind of shop around, get some pumpkins carved up. I always like making pumpkins when I'm making carving. So that was one of my big things. I do have carving. I think I can really into carving
just because you can see it all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
What about you?
Oh, I've been to a few of the pumpkin patches around town here. I think they're fun. It's just a nice outdoor activity. Yeah, I enjoy it. I usually don't carve pumpkins. I usually set them out and paint them. I really should start doing that.
And they stay structurally sound. They're all related to a lot of stuff besides the rods.
Exactly. Yeah.
And it's so nice.
It is. Gotta see it all out. And this next week, we will do sit-down interviews or phone interviews with a lot of the candidates that are running. So that's what we will do next week. So look for that.
Make sure to catch that at morningsun.net or in your local paper. Stay tuned for that. Medical lodges. Got another band.
I think this is still the medical lodges of Frontenac. Oh wait, that does say Pittsburgh. I apologize. Don't listen to me.
Got another band rolling through here. Fort Scott High School. Rolling through here, following Finish Line Car Wash.
That is a sweet car.
Wonder if that's the Corvette with the front trunk. That's some models, yeah. I'm not a huge car guy, but I will see some stuff about it and everything.
Yeah, you can appreciate a good-looking car.
another weeks.
Did you say that was the Fort Scott marches?
Nashville.
Nashville. They're looking sharp.
Yes. Black and gold.
And this is the International Student Association?
Yes.
I tell you, they throw the best band event on campus. You know, a couple of weeks ago, there was the International Global Fest where they have samples. Did you go to that, Rick?
I did not get a chance to, but I heard about their events.
That's awesome.
I was pretty busy going to school whenever I was attending Pittsburg State, but man, I heard a lot about them, and I think a lot of people around me can agree that we had some great international students join the broadcasting organization on Pitt State campus, and they were, I mean, great. They were always open to learn. It's a great organization
Oh,
overall.
yes.
They do so much. It's awesome. I mean,
Yes.
genuinely awesome.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Kansas City University of Medicine and Biosciences. And boxes of candy.
I love they have all of that.
Big old boxes of candy.
That's the way to do it. Just switch out. Just huge. Stockpile.
Got our first floats now.
Didn't catch the name on the front.
What is a fraternity?
Yes. So that's good at I have to be completely transparent, but a great looking float nonetheless.
Habitat for Humanity that isn't to unveil their latest float. That's very exciting. It's on the north end of town.
And what's one thing that's It's Pitt putting on a nice routine. Man, this song really took over my senior year of high school. All the way ever since then. Shout out to the dance band, and we've got another float. And that is actually the winner of the contest.
Wow.
Fantastic. I believe this is the SIG F, the fraternity on campus.
Wow. That I can see why that was the winner. That is a pretty cool one.
Oh, Sigma Chi, excuse me, sorry. Big shout out to Sigma Chi, 2025 Homecoming Parade Float Contest winners.
Congratulations.
And rightfully so.
Well done.
DJ Perry for City Commission. She's another one.
It's a great way for local businesses, especially new ones, I think, to get out here in the parade, get involved, and just simply, putting your name on this parade. You've got thousands of people crowded around. You know you're going to get to see it, as we've got another football team rolling through here. This will be Frontenac, riding on that Haynes Incorporated Haynes, a frequent son.
Been pretty good so far.
Certainly not much time to really sit down and relax.
Yeah.
Rolling on through is Pittsburg State ROTC, I believe, with their homecoming representative.
They do amazing things for the community.
Looks like they've got a QR code to donate today for SEK Animal Advocates. A couple of cute dogs as well.
I am a sucker for a cute dog.
I also love dogs. I go out to Schlinger Park.
One of my favorite parks, there is a German Shepherd I haven't met. The owner of the German Shepherd who chases the discs after he runs to
Iguanas. Iguanas soccer. Any insight on this, Anchea?
I actually do not. I would want to say that Justin would actually be the person with more insight into that, because I think there was a soccer team that has been coming to the city commission meetings. But I do not have more insight in that. I am disappointed with myself.
Another Frontenac marching band. Don't be too disappointed.
I definitely could not do it. Yes, it is very impressive.
Got another float coming through here. Space theme looking great for the first three.
Love it.
St. Mary's Colgan. I believe this is high school football, along with the cheerleaders coming through now.
Not a big sports person, but I can appreciate the fact that so many people from different grow up to come together and work together and be part of a team. It is always impressive to me. I respect it. I just don't actually watch it very often.
Yeah, Colgan had a great season last season, and I believe they're continuing on that success this year. As I am a big sports person, big sports guru. I follow, especially football. I think that's easily one of my favorite sports. But they had a great season last year. They got cut a little bit short in the postseason, but this year they've been just as dominant. And looking forward to seeing them try to take on the playoffs again. Got a Watco truck rolling through with BTC. That's Break the Ceiling Athletics Dance. They're going to put on a little bit of a performance for us here.
As a former dance kid, I love living in a town where, there are several op options for kids to dance studios for kids to dance at. There's several options. I think that's a great thing to encourage in a community.
I also agree. I always remember going to cousins and recitals. I grew up in a family of three boys, so obviously no, or not obviously, but no dancers in that grouping. But I always enjoyed a good recital, a good performance here in Cleveland.
Yeah.
Another float rolling through here. More of a little vehicle surrounded by bananas. Obviously sticking to the gorilla theme.
That is a really fun one.
That's Hit Stakes
Newman Club?
Newman Club.
Yeah.
Was actually where Austin O'Hara was nominated from, as well as the Quapaw High School marching band. Mercy making their appearance here. They just recently moved to town, taking over the hospital on the south end.
Oh,
Watco train.
oh, that is adorable. Watco, another huge supporter of just almost everything in the community.
100%. It's very difficult to go really anywhere without seeing them around.
Yes.
They're a huge community support.
And a lot of people don't even have the chance to ever ride a train. Have you ridden a train before?
I've ridden the fake trains at amusement parks,
Ah,
but never a real train. So if that makes sense.
it does. Yeah,
Okay.
that's pretty neat.
And there's a familiar face for me. That's a good buddy of mine, Daryl McLean. He was homecoming royalty first attendance.
Pittsburg Public Library bookmobile. That is always a staple at every event.
Another great thing to add for the community. I mean, talk about engagement.
Yes, this library does so many activities and offers so many free services for people.
And one more high school band rolling through here. So that's Commerce High School. The Marching Pride Tigers from Commerce, Oklahoma. So that's us, them.
In several of these marching bands and floats, I've seen the little nods to pink for being Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and I really appreciate that.
Speaking of that, Morning Sun will have a special edition in the paper coming out on the 15th. So you can pick up your local paper on October 15th at any distributor as well as at the Morning Sun and get that special edition. Lots of news brought to you on scannings and other things. Do you have any insights on the stories that might be in that or the writing?
Well, we're just going to try to cover local stories of just how to be aware of breast cancer and different things like that. I believe we're going to have just some different insights of different items like that. So, yeah, it's going to be good stuff.
Be a great paper to pick up. Those special editions, the entirety of the Morning Sun working very, very hard putting those together, planning them to put out some of the best content for the community so that they can be aware. And as well with that, you have the Halloween safety coming up as well towards the end of the month on the 28th. So another big addition for the community, and just being able to put some research, some time and effort so that the readers know a little bit more about, Halloween safety or breast cancer awareness, just all those different events, as well as events going on in the community. We had a special edition come out on the 9th, I believe, for homecoming, and that was this Thursday. You can probably still get your hands on that paper. So if you're interested in looking at all the things that we covered with the or with this homecoming event, with the parade and such, you can go pick up that paper as well.
Yes, that paper actually includes a lot of the history behind, like even the mascot, Gus the gorilla, the statues that are on campus, and different things like that. Even the history of just the homecoming in general. So it's good.
Second place for the float contest, Gus Goes Galactic.
Another dance studio in town, the Alignment Project. That one is interesting because it was started by a PSU graduate who was actually going to get her chiropractic degree or license. And so the Alignment Project had to do with dance and also her chiropractic career too. So
See another trailer with this dance studio. Looks like they're a wide range of ages. Love this song.
it's a good one.
It's got to be pretty exhausting and kind of impressive for these dancers to be able to go perform, walk about 100 feet, and then perform again. And
Yeah.
you're just trying to cover it all the way down. I mean, just walking this distance, and I have done it quite a few times all the way down Broadway or down through the downtown area. And just walking it is one thing. Dancing the whole way, I can only imagine.
Yeah.
And that's coming from a guy who used to run a lot. So the RV contractors with McCowan Gordon Construction. Got an awesome costume here, handing out candy. Getting in that Halloween spirit early.
Crossland.
Crossland just actually purchased the tech center on campus, which used to be the Kansas Technology Center, otherwise known as the KTC, now turned into the Crossland Tech Center as of, I believe, spring of this year.
Yes.
So that was a big, I think, deal for Pittsburg State, as you had a bunch of students in construction management that basically went straight to Crossland or were under a contractor that was always given those opportunities by Crossland. It's just a huge organization in the region,
Yes.
not just in the area.
Oh, yes.
Gorillas of the Galaxy. Like that play on the Marvel movie. Paw prints on the Heartland also coming through here. Spay and Neuter Clinic just off of Broadway over on Joplin Street, I believe.
It is actually at Joplin and 7th. They have a little clinic over there. Yes. Another great nonprofit organization. There's so many nonprofit organizations here that just do such good things in the community. You know, this one highly encourages people to spay and neuter their pets, to not consistently, so they don't consistently go out and breed more animals that end up, could end up homeless and, suffer in the streets. So
Another float rolling on through here. This one, a rocket going through the uprights. As a football fan, I'm a big fan of this one. See what organization that was. It'll be on the back. Radiant Church. As well as Archie, Missouri, and their marching band coming through to put on a performance. Bit of a smaller one, but certainly not lacking volume.
I'm always impressed the smaller ones have just as much kick as the larger ones.
I will say though, for the larger bands, I think it's so impressive that you're able to coordinate that many people into the not the same thing, but doing their own thing at the same time as other people who are doing that. If you, I'm having a hard time putting this into words, but having certain instruments do the same thing while other instruments do the others, keeping that rhythm while hearing something different. I just think it's so impressive to be able to coordinate that at a level that these large bands are able to.
And not only that, but a lot of them do like different movements too. Like they're actually moving and dancing. And yeah, no, that's always very impressive.
Signet Coffee Roasters coming on through here. I believe they are on Broadway as well.
They are, yes. Another great local small business.
Trying to see. That looks like the YMCA. That one's off down, what I believe to be 14th Street. That area.
Yeah. YMCA.
Kansas Teachers Community Credit Union. What do you call those? Car wash inflatables.
I think they're just called. Guys, I actually don't know.
I feel like there's got to be a name for them, but I just don't know exactly what it is. I always liked them, though.
Yeah, they're fun.
One of the positives about rolling through the car wash when I was a kid.
I love that old fire engine. That is pretty sweet.
Another floats with I believe to be a sorority. That's Alexa Owens. Rolling on that float, the homecoming queen.
Gus the gorilla rolling by. How many hours do you think it takes to put together a float, even like that?
I would say upwards.
Have you ever put together?
Never. I would say upwards of 40.
Yeah, I mean that would make sense.
Just in pure work.
Yeah.
Value. If you're talking about days, I think you spend pretty close to a month, I would say.
I mean, I would guess so, yeah. Float makers, let us know.
Yeah, let us know. Come by the office. Tell us all about your process.
Yes.
See if we can. Next time around, maybe we'll cover it in a story.
That would be great. Actually, I would love that. Marching band playing all the small things. Love it.
Along with Crawford County Democrats. Also located here on Broadway. Rural America. Also sponsoring Jackson Burtoncino for City Commission.
Love the frogs.
I love all the outfits that
Yes.
everybody's wearing. I think it's great that you're so close to Halloween. You know, people have probably ordered some of their costumes and you just come out here wearing it. Jay, I'm going to ask you a question, and I don't know if you know the answer.
Okay,
It's
hit
bothering
me.
me right now. What is this song from? Well, they're not doing the
I need to hear the,
chorus.
yeah.
Well, we may not hear it, but great little percussion solo, though.
Yeah. No, I have no idea what that song was.
A little bit of space here in the parade, as I'll give another shout out to our sponsor, Wheeler & Mitchelson. Morning Sun's coverage of the 2025 PSU Homecoming Parade is presented by Wheeler & Mitchelson, attorneys at law since 1935. Wheeler & Mitchelson has been representing families and businesses in Southeast Kansas for 90 years. They are pleased to welcome PSU President Dr. Thomas Newsom, wife Vicki, and the family to the Pittsburgh community. Wheeler & Mitchelson is also excited to see the new Kels College of Business coming to downtown and thrilled by the progress in bringing the best hotel back to life as part of Gorilla Rising. Thanks for watching and supporting Pittsburgh State University. Go Gorillas from Wheeler & Mitchelson. Barrett Body Frame and Towing. I believe they may have just actually changed in their logo and their brand naming. Maybe just their logo. They are Larry Barrett still, but if you're enjoying the coverage here on Morning Sun on YouTube, you can visit our Facebook at The Morning Sun. You can also subscribe to our YouTube at The Morning Sun, and make sure to visit morningsun.net. You can subscribe to your local paper today, as well as picking up your local paper at a distributor or directly from the office right on 7th Street, the corner of 7th and Locust, right across from the post office. Also, the football game later this afternoon. As Pittsburgh State will be hosting Washburn. I believe that'll be live streamed on the MIAA network for subscribers. But if you're around town, be sure to go out and enjoy the tailgating, and as well as getting into the game and having a great time. And that will be covered in the paper on Tuesday with the results of the game, as well as the results of last night's local high school games.
Extreme Interiors, a new business in town, newer. I believe it opened the end of last year, maybe beginning of this year.
I believe we're reaching towards the end of the parade entries. I believe so.
Do you have a favorite float or just participant so far?
I gotta say, I thought, I mean, I couldn't really pick out a favorite band, as they were all great performances. Looking across the area, as well as in the state of Oklahoma and Missouri, I thought all the high schools and especially the Pride of the Plains marching band always doing a great job. But the floats, I mean, the winner, I feel like they definitely won.
Well deserved. Yes, well deserved.
I would certainly say, you know, with all the motion and everything else in that float, there was a lot of effort put into that, and you could visibly see it from Sigma Chi. So big shout out to them, as well as homecoming royalty candidates and the winners, Alexa Owens, as well as, get the name here, Austin O'Hara. So big shout out to those homecoming winners. So we will go ahead and wrap it up here on Morning Sun on YouTube. Thank you for watching our coverage of the Pittsburg State University Homecoming Parade. Be sure to subscribe, as we will have more events covered live from our YouTube channel, as well as be sure to pick up your local newspaper on Tuesday, as well as today, the weekend edition. Any supporting thoughts here on Chea?
Nothing. I just, I'm so glad to be here. I love Pittsburgh. It's my home. And yes, definitely subscribe to all the things that Morning Sun has going on. We've got a lot of cool things going on, and we love to support the community.
So stay tuned for what's to come next, and we hope to see you all next time, and have a great day on this beautiful Saturday for homecoming.